An Amazon delivery. Interesting. My newest destiny. Oh, beautiful attributes. So strong. Are you ready to dance?
Yes, I'm ready.
I can't hear you.
Dancing to the lights.
Sometimes I just can't tell how I'm feeling. I'll take a step at a day. Yeah, I'm chilling the moment.
Yeah, Black Nerd Ninja. We are back. This is Jason Channel.
I'm really not so typical. Working on my spiritual. Yeah, we got the antidote. Wanna see you on the floor. Dancing to the lights. I take this life and improve it. Who's this coming in with that newness? Yeah, something that'll get you off of your feet. Something that'll bring you back to your peace.
Jason Channel, yeah.
Life is impeccable. Live it the way that you want.
But he's dope though, man. I reached out to him on Instagram. But I just like his music.
Must be the antidote running through the dance floor. I'll take the things that come through me. Swear this life is just like a movie. Oh my God, I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my veins. I've been searching for the cure. Oh my God, I've been feeling wonderful. I've been trying to hit the disco floor for way too long.
I'm yeah. Like a disco, hot and popping like Crisco. I've been riding these waves, shoot my shot. I hope I don't miss though. Try get up to catch the vibe, yeah. Somebody mad, I don't even know why. To be honest, I don't even got the time and space to care about this shit. I'ma smile because I'm that guy, and I ain't gotta worry in the world, my friend. Everything I'm doing, like what can I say? Right on my feelings, how they end up dead? How my heart so starved, how they end up fed? I'ma tell you how. Step one, try to laugh at bad shit, but if it's real bad, try to not go bad shit. Yep. Step two, do something you love.
This is Jason Channel, Dancing in the Lights. I am Eugene, BlackNerdNinja Willis, and we're here at Creative Space. Let's go. Yeah. I like to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You usually can play I can play hip hop all day, play rap all day, man. Just because everyone I pretty much know does like music. You know what I'm saying? So I try to switch it up, just expand it.
I'm feeling, I'll take a step at a day. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
The moment that we get boogie.
I don't even know where he's from though. Yeah, it's smooth. Yeah, it's still good. Yeah.
So typical, working on my spiritual. Yeah, we got the antidote. Wanna see you on the floor, dancing to the lights, to the lights, to the lights.
Yeah, I think he just dropped this 2 weeks ago.
To the lights.
How you find him?
On Instagram.
I'm rolling.
I found him on Instagram. I think he just came up in my I was just scrolling, man. I think I was checking out probably like another artist, and he just came up. And we are back. This is Eugene, BlackNerdNinja Willis. Back at Creative Space. I know you guys, by the time you hear this one, you're going to hear the tech talk, and then we're going to do the resume talk. But on this one, we're going to switch it up a little bit because, once again, I am an independent artist at the end of the day. So we're going to switch up a little bit. We got the homie on the set today. Babe, did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, you going to roll it out for him. Let him know.
This your boy, Baby Folks Itself, man. Go follow me on the gram at Baby Folks Itself.
Independent artist, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So y'all know how we like to do. We had Sajad on a while back that people like to check out. So yeah, man. Now we get back to the questions. Yeah, you guys the questions because pretty much I like to bring value to the independent artists. I have done more than hip hop. So I started off in just run my history real quick. So I started off with Eugene. I'm from Eastside Athens, 106, if you know those areas. Yeah.
Nah, not really.
Nah. But I think Aunt G, y'all know Aunt G Yeah. So Aunt G, all them boys. I know them just from working at McLean and whatnot, and being in and out of Oglethorpe and Greene County once upon a time, way back. But anyway, so I rebranded like we're talking earlier. So I rebranded as Black Nerd Ninja because with the Lil Gene brand had followed me from like high school, whatnot, and then I started evolving from the things that Eugene was doing as just as a person, as an individual. I just started growing, and then by that time when I started Black Ninja, I had been in bands, so I started touring with a band. As far as like Marvelous Rejections, and I've been around more musicians, and when you start getting around other artists who are doing things different from you, it should change your perspective on how you approach what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
That's why I rebranded though. I came back with Black Nerd Ninja because I wanted Black Nerd Ninja to be more than what Eugene was. Eugene was just based out of my whole process. Because I was a 20-some kid, right? Yeah. So my whole think process was what I was experiencing on the East Side Athens in 106, and saying that was like the limitation of it. So when I did Black Ninja could tap more into the hip hop and the observational raps type style. So yeah, that's why I rebranded. Plus, didn't care about Eugene, man.
I had to ask because I've been thinking about rebranding. So I don't want to say staying away from the studio, but at the same time, I've been taking time away from the studio, just writing more. Yeah. Trying to focus in on some, I don't know what I'm looking for yet.
Okay.
Just trying to make the best music I can.
Yeah. I can tell that. So once again, I did a deep dive on like your YouTube page. And I don't know if I rebrand, I don't think I would rename. I don't think I would go that route just because looking at your numbers. Because you got to keep in mind the risk of renaming. You have to get people reacquainted with that name. Yeah. Now you could do that. I know people say like, "No, you shouldn't." If like how Lotto did, Big Lotto, Mulatto, like I'm saying, because when I discovered her through G-Eazy, right? That was my first time seeing her stuff. So that's the only. But at your level and with your name actually flows with what's currently going on right now. It sounds like you're rethinking the content of what you're saying. Yeah. As far as, you know what I'm saying, like how, which I in this climate right now, that will make sense. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not I think people fear the rebranding, the renaming, and the rethinking of all that just because they think it's going to tarnish something. But that's not what's happening here. You're growing. You're maturing, you're probably experiencing life, you're starting to, there are some consequences, there are some legit consequences. Like, it's not like we didn't know it before when we were younger. It's just in fact, we didn't care. Yeah. So now you're starting to grow that conscience part of yourself, you know what I'm saying?
And like, for me, I know a lot of people hit me like, man, it's hard to find your music on like Apple Music and stuff. Yeah. Just regular Bay hard to find. So really, I needed to change the name, but I don't know what I wanted to change it to. So I just been sticking with what it is at the moment. So I haven't dropped nothing. Now, trying to wait that out.
Let me ask this: who are the people asking though?
Consumers, I say.
What, like
people who are always listening to the music and stuff. You know,
like local consumers or just your core fan base, right?
Yeah. I wanted to make it a little easier for them to find because people attention span kind of short, so they ain't gonna search you up like they would a little baby or something.
Correct,
like
and that's my answer to that though. Like that's the answer to what you just said. That's the answer. But like we go the extra mile. I always use this as an example, and I know Athens gets mad at me every time I say it because UGA was advertising Yo Gotti was coming to town. Right, they did it locally within. So within Athens, you got the UJ community. Then you also have the Athenians, right, the natives of Athens. Yeah. But anyway, UJ was advertising it, boom, boom, boom. So the school knew about it. Everybody at the school knew about it. Right, come to George Theater, boom, 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 a few years back, and then they released it to the public like the week of. They put it in Flagpole and Athens, Bear here, something like mainly like Flagpole. So I seen people. Now, keep in mind, I got friends who performed the same week, doing shows the same week, right? I think he was performing like that Friday. I seen people that we know, we go to school with, we been around with, we hang out with, Anyway, you know how this goes. Anyway, I seen people get their money up and go to this show and pack it out. Yeah. People do what they want to do. See, that's what we got to remember as people do what they want to do. Like people gonna show up for what they want to show up for. I think us as independent artists and artists that are trying to build, or like you already at a level, right? Because you got the views and you got the numbers, right?
Yeah.
So I think what we mess up as then we start trying to cater to people. We start trying to cater. People gonna follow it or they're not gonna follow, because people gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? When I see your name, I'm like, oh, that's dope. All I had to do was you got a link tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that simple to me. It ain't rockets, because for years, what happened was us in the 90s, we fell into that trap, which it would make sense. Hey man, it's hard to find your music, hard, And 2022,
it ain't that hard.
It ain't that hard. You find what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that you can change it. Everything I say is an absolute. These are just simply observation. This is just me just looking at it, listening to it, looking at your numbers, and looking at it from all angles, right? All I had to do was click the link tree. Yeah. I'm just going to put it like that. And I follow, and I think you probably seen me subscribe to your page. I click the link tree, that's subscribe. What else you want from it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because 9 out of 10 people going to be more visual. So, I mean, you can switch the name up, but I wouldn't. I was gonna say make a song, make like a theme song, something like that, something that the ladies could dance to. That's all I'm gonna remember. Like say from just looking at it, because you dropped something early this year.
Yeah, about 4 months ago.
Is that 13K?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the answer isn't in it's not in trying to become more available to the consumer, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna find you. Right? You hit me up, and I just told you I did a deep dive after you hit me up, because that's what I'm going to do anyway. So it's I don't think it's about that. I think it comes down to marketing for you. Yeah. The marketing, building the marketing campaign to become. So essentially, you say I want to become more visible.
Yeah, basically.
Right. You want to get out of your inner circle, right? And pretty much, this is just me guesstimating. I take it like you already knew Pedro and you already knew. Just because I think one of them is from your area, right?
Yeah, food from down there.
Yeah. So you are, you see what I'm saying? So for those type of connections, so now you have a network, right? Yeah. So now all you're saying is I want to build my network. Yeah. I want to expand past that. The way I expanded was I went on tour. Yeah. You can do the same thing. It's not hard. You can do the same thing.
I think my biggest problem is I limit myself with the networking. Yeah. Because most people, you know how it be. Most people cap when they rap.
Let me tell you something.
They tell you all this stuff they can do, they can't do. Yeah. Who they know, they don't know nobody. Mm-hmm. They ain't trying to go half on nothing. They just in the way, basically.
Yeah, correct.
So I try to limit that now. Correct. Yeah, I used to do more music with my homeboys and stuff, but you can't make other people want it as bad as you either. Correct. Just because it's my dream, you know what I mean? It's theirs. They doing it because they with me, you know what I mean?
Correct.
To support me. They
just to support you. And 9 out of 10, not necessarily the support, right? Just to be in the room. Yeah. Just to be there. You know what I'm saying? From someone who's been in those rooms, it ain't what people think it is, man. Because the other part, because with marketing is the admin work. Marketing is the business side of this. Yeah. You got the music side down pat. Like everything I listened to, I was like, oh, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope. This is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hear anything that I was like, you know what I'm saying? Due to the climate, I probably would consider your female market. If you look at your insights, I would consider the female market not necessarily catering, because it's a part of humanity. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You're not selling out. It's a part of humanity. I think a lot of us, like for us, it wasn't more trap. I'm part of the boom bap community. So 90s era, like it's all about raw. When you go on that mic, you better say something. They better be ill. We ain't trying to talk to the women. We trying to be raw. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't about that. But I think in your case, I would consider the women, just due to the fact that women also listen to your music too. I
definitely gotta get way. I think I got one video. But that ain't even out no more. I took it down. So, you know what I mean? I need to shoot videos to the ones I got because they get played a good amount.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you dropped one, like I said, earlier this year. It's at 13K. I think it was a few months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I dropped another one probably about 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah. I be looking more for the interaction in the comments and whatever, though.
Then you got to step on your insights. So, once again, that's admin work. Yeah. That's what we consider the admin work. That's the business side of this. That's the side that don't nobody want to get into because that's the boring side of it. Yeah. Literally, you're sitting there looking at who's interacting with it, and you're saying, okay, looking at the cities, I'm looking at the demographics, you're looking at all of that, and then the next thing you do, you got to build a campaign for something around that. Yeah. So that way, if you're gonna do another video, right? So let's say like, you look and you see like, your women count is low on this song right here, right? And you say, well, I wanna really focus on put a campaign for the women on this next song, right? So then you just find a song that fits that and that they're into, right? And that's because right now the young ladies are running things. Like young ladies are popping right now. You hear me? Yeah. And they taking back that voice. So I would just put some out that or do a feature with someone that's, you know what I'm saying, that's making a sound sort of like that. Yeah. It's not because at the end of the day it's still a business. Yeah, but you want to do it on your terms. Yeah, everybody gets used. Everybody.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
When you walk in the room, you have to know what you want to negotiate. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying these things just as a bird's eye view, right? But when you walk in the room, say, hey, I didn't start making songs for ladies until I got around Flaco Torres, and I got around Heart of the City. He's from Flaco Torres is out of Ohio. Heart of the City is from Athens. But they make more fun songs, more, you know what I'm saying, more dancey songs, stuff like that. But I didn't start doing that till I got around them. You know, I was like, oh, this is stupid. But then I started seeing like GT Money, I call him GT Money, but Heart of the City and Shed Barnett did a show. It was packed out with nothing but ladies. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's supposed to be. Yeah. Right. Somewhere along the line, we done made this thing where we want to see other artists in the building. We want to see more. We want to see more males, more hard legs in the building. Know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Nah, yeah. That's over with, man. So if you want to do that, you got to cater to it. You actually got to be intentional. Right, about what you're about to drop, what you're about to release, who you're focusing in on.
Be more calculated, more selective about the stuff I'm dropping.
Yeah. That's all that is. Yeah. Well, once again, that's the admin work. That's the admin work. I don't know if you got a manager or anything like that, but that's the type of conversation.
Yeah, me and my boy.
That's it. But that's all you need, though. Like, it don't take a lot, man. It don't take a lot, man. We went on tour with just 4 of us, and everybody played to their strengths. LG and y'all may know Squale. Squale Shalom. He's out there.
I know that name, man.
Yeah, Squale, like, we would go on the road and we just played to each other's strengths. You see what I'm saying? There was no ego. That's nothing. We got to get ego out the way. So it can't be about like, well, they didn't give me enough time on this and they didn't say anything about this. Well, because what we do, depending on where we're going, each city was different. So we will put up, so if it's a city that likes boom bap, I'm going to go up, right? Yeah. And everybody, we're going to do songs based around my style. Yeah. Then if we're a city where they want more of that, like when we're in Atlanta, Pro was in the Atlanta area, so then Pro would be the highlight. So we just worked around that. Like we did what we had to do to make everybody look at it. There was no egos involved, you know? And so so that's how you gotta attack it. You get them egos out the way, man. If y'all
so you two live,
man.
Everybody got to be the star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody got to be the most seen, the most known. I'm just trying to win, man.
That's it, and that's what you try to do. At the end of the day, if you two come together, I'm telling you two can do this. You can do it like just with you two, and just you probably need one more person, right? Because you need someone to play to your weaknesses, right? But you two literally can build this. You already got the numbers. You're already building your value versus in the virtual world, right? Yeah. You're just saying in the real world now, I want to start manifesting in the real world. Yeah. Well, how do we do that? It's just coming up a plan to attack that. And at the end of the day, it's going to take money. Yeah.
that we work for. You know what I mean?
That's what we're for. I'm giving 1,000. Like, it's going to take money. If I can tell you anything, right? It's going to take money. Yeah. All this stuff costs. None of this stuff is free. Everything costs. None of this stuff is free, man.
Water ain't even free no more.
Water ain't free. Air ain't free. Air ain't free. No, none of this stuff free. So y'all can do it, man. Y'all can do it. All you gotta do is just say, hey, come up with a plan. And it's not about the plan being perfect. It's just about having a plan of action. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So right now you should be already in Q1 for 2023.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so
I got my song that I know I want to drop. Mm-hmm. I got to shoot the video to it, and I'm going up. I've been trying to wait it out since it's been a minute since I put some out anyway. Yeah, December coming up. I was going to throw out like a little quick EP in December, but really, I'm going full fledged time January here. Like I'm on their neck. Probably 2 videos in January, February. I'm going that line. I'm trying to get up out of here.
Yep.
Put my all into it. See what I can do.
That's it. That's it. That's the plan. That's the campaign. All right. Then so while we're doing that, also right. So now physical appearances. So now you got to find some shows to get on, right? But not like how many shows have you done? Like, how many stages have you been on? Let me ask that.
Like, since I've been rapping, or you saying this year? Or what?
Just since you've been rapping. Yeah,
probably about 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Yeah, about 7 or 8.
Are you comfortable on stage? Would you say?
Yeah, but I can get better. I know I can get better.
While you building that campaign up, do some open mics. Go place where don't nobody know you.
Yeah.
So you can work on your stage presence. Because that's gotta be down pat for what you're looking to do.
Yeah.
Because you gotta keep in mind what you have and the numbers you're already putting up. It can go like that.
Yeah.
You're like a matter of time. It's just you gotta be lined up when it hits. Yeah. Right. And so like I would just do open mics and just go somewhere where don't nobody know you.
Yeah.
And just jump on stages. It don't matter how long. It don't matter if you're doing just 2 or 3 songs or 1 or 2 songs. It's you just doing it. Your purpose in doing open mic is to get that stage presence down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And
so
experience.
get the experience.
That'd be the key.
That's what it's gonna be about. So that way, when it do hit, because like I say, you're looking at your numbers and the way they, even the time span them, because that's what a lender's gonna look at.
Yeah.
That's what the bank is going to look at. They're going to look at your value. What value are you bringing? Are you maintaining this value? Can you sustain this value? Right?
Yeah.
And so that's what they're going to look at. So looking at your numbers, like I said, you dropped some early shit to like 13. So it looks, and just looking at the numbers overall, because while they have it where now, where they have it where do you just pay somebody to do? No, I'm saying, so looking at your features and looking at who you've been with, you literally can say, you know what? I'm just gonna pay someone to get my numbers up, get my followers up, right? And then you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't with it. You see, I ain't got that many followers on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it fits though. The numbers fit because now they're looking more at that. The numbers fit what's really going on. Yeah, and you need and moving forward, you got to be honest with self. So if you were to put fake numbers up, then you can get fake response, right? But if you because I looked at all that, man. Because this is what I do. This is what I do 24/7. This is how I think. So I look at all that. I say, okay. Yeah, I say, okay. Yeah, that fits. And then looking at YouTube, okay, that fits. Okay, he's building. Yeah. And then that's why when I say I was at marketing. You need a marketing campaign. You need to get at least 2,000 up or 1,000 up. You can do 100. You can do $100 like $100 campaign. It'll do something if you focus it right, but it'll do a small scale, right? Yeah. But if you look at your insights on YouTube and look at your insights on Instagram, look at your insights on Facebook and the web platforms you use, you look at your insights on that, then you'll know how to focus it. But I will at least get some campaign money up because you can spend the most money on the campaign. Because simply you're saying I want to be visible and I want to stand out. That's how you do it, though. That's how you do it. That's it.
Definitely with it, because I was like, man, I've been feeling like recently I've been more now and never. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you can't get it now, you ain't gonna never get it. That's how I look at it, and I feel like I'm getting better with the music. I need to get better with everything else. Like if that mean get better with
everything,
me diving into what I need to do. You know what I mean?
Everything. Yeah. Everything. Like paperwork gotta be together. Yep. A copyright, all that got to be before someone picks you up, or before because you don't necessarily need someone to pick you up, right? You just saying before a song pop off, you want to be ready for it. Yeah, know what I'm saying?
I want to be the type that can sustain it. I don't want to be the type of person that I made this song, but 4 months later, I'm back working. Man, no, not me. I need to be able to drop and consistently drop with no effort. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you know what, you got that though. Like you got that due to your numbers and whatnot. Yeah. I would I'm telling you got it. Like you got it. It's just once again, it's just building it up. Because essentially you want to get it where when a song pops off, you don't have to backtrack. Yeah. So that means you got the rights to everything. That means everything's on all the platforms, and then you'll start running into more of that. Like, well, how can I find you? And then it'd be from complete strangers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's the problem you want to have. But you want to have enough content for them to be able to digest while they win new stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the important of. So when I recreated the Black Nerd Ninja, that's what I did. Yeah. I built the discography up. And then knowing that once something hit or once for me it's more show based. So I'm one of those artists you gotta see me perform. Then you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Then they go check. Then they hit the merch table, right? In your case, like they're already seen the visuals, right? Mm-hmm. So then when they come, so you want to have like your T-shirt, at least a T-shirt, one T-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm behind on that. Like, I was supposed to be had it. Like,
yeah,
ain't no excuse for that.
Yeah, but I would do it as a pre-order. Just do it as a pre-order. So that way, just sell a link, go to Square, or use PayPal, create like a little PayPal page, and just do pre-orders. I would do pre-orders. I met this band. I met this band years ago, man. When I was like young, man, and I was riding my bike from because I used to ride my keyboard on my bike. I was riding my bike back home, and they were on the porch. They were playing, and they're like, "Hey, you play keyboard?" A lot. Yeah, I play a little bit, because of us, we just do melodies. This is back when Dre, West Coast was big. Yeah. And so it was just melody based. Okay, yeah. And so they let me come up and hang out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And they let me play some music. We play some music together, whatever the case may be. But then I was like, yeah, man, I'm about to press some CDs up, And they're like, you about to do what? So they stopped me right there. And they're like, I said, yeah, I'm about to press some CDs up. They're like, yeah, okay. How many you think about getting? I said, I don't know. Like, what's a good number? They said, come with us. And they took me to the back to a room full with nothing but boxes of CDs. Yeah. And they said, rule number 1, don't press up more CDs. Like I told you earlier, don't press up more than you can sell. Yeah. They said, if you ain't got nothing but 100 fan base, just press up 100 CDs and move on. And so in this case, in this new world, you can do pre-orders. Yeah. So I would just do some pre-orders. Just put a pre-order link up, boom, 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 and put it like, let it be all part of your campaigns. Like when you get ready to drop. And then when you get ready to drop the videos, put like a T-shirt tied to it. You can press on one T-shirt. Yeah. I know the young lady who did our logo up there, who did our sign up there. I can put you in touch with her. She does T-shirts all day, man. Know what I'm
link
saying?
Me in.
Yeah, man. Or Uber Prince does a good job too. Just press on one T-shirt. You gotta have a bunch. You just gotta get people interested in the product. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because now you're a brand. It's not just about rap. You're a brand. Yeah. So you gotta get people interested in the brand. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Instagram page is for. That's what the TikTok page is for. That's
I gotta get more active on that, man.
On which one?
On both, cause like
on both, yeah.
My Instagram, I post on there, but it's real. Like, yeah, I don't really post too much.
Yeah, you gotta keep my lane. You could take advantage of because you got. I was listening. Which one was I listening to? I listened to one. I said, this is pretty catchy. I can see people making TikTok videos to it. Cause is your stuff even on like
everywhere.
TikTok?
Everywhere.
Is everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it on like the social media though? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I would pay somebody to make a video to it. Yeah. Do a dance to it, man. That's how that work, man. That's how that work. Or find you if you know a dancer, or someone who dances. This is gonna sound terrible. If you know a young lady who dances, Yeah. Yeah. I know how that sound. I know how that sound, y'all. I know how that sound. I know what I just said, but that's what it is. See, people like to keep it 1,000.
Business at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's business, man. And that's all we talking about. I told you got the music. We talking about the business part now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Learn the business. That's it. I took me personally. Once again when I rebranded, I took like a year. At least 2 years, and I sat down and read nothing but music education books. Yeah. How'd that go for you? It went good. We're good to the point where we can do this. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, but in your case, you can just Google it. Yeah. Google all this stuff, man. Know it. Because I say that because there's so many ways to take advantage of artists in the music business. Yeah. Because you got to understand how words work. You can change the meaning of a word in a minute, especially in the contract. Yep. So you're saying that right now. You can be an artist all day, but they could refer to you as entertainment if you're doing a live performance. Yep. Or you could be, you know what I'm saying? It could change throughout the contract, and then you want to look at your percentage, and then you want to look at the guarantee, and then you want to know if there's a guarantee. And then if there's not a guarantee, then you need to bring your merch. But you should always bring your merch, rule number 1. That's rule number 2. You should always bring your merch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All that stuff work hand in hand. But like once again, that's the big. We're talking about the business part of this. We're talking about the admin work. That's the part that nobody wants to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta get on the
That's
site.
the hard part, man.
Yeah,
The
that's hard
business part is the money spending part.
Right.
Like you spend money to record, but it ain't much. You get deals here and there on that.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't getting no deals on them posts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, promotion, you paying every penny. And then, you know, that how it's supposed to be there in your homeboy, then.
Correct. Yeah, correct. You want to pay for it, but then you got to get out. You got different apps now. Like I use Hootsuite to do my promotions.
What is it?
It's an application where
You said Hootsuite?
Hootsuite. I'll show it to you. I'm doing a figured out workshop tomorrow about stuff like this. But that's let me go back to the logo so you can see it. That's it right there. Hootsuite. Mm-hmm.
And what all can you do on that?
You can schedule all your posts. You can schedule all your posts.
Yeah.
And then so you schedule like but that once again that's looking at the insights, right?
So what you like more though?
What's that?
You like doing your podcast more? You like more doing music shows, networking with people?
All of them.
Everything equal?
Mm-hmm. That's just because I've been doing it long enough to become one with myself.
Yeah.
And so that's why. So that's nothing. So essentially, you got to keep in mind what you're describing is what you're describing is what people are scared of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you're describing, because what you're saying is, I know I have to change.
Yeah, I know I have to get better, if nothing else.
I got it. I want. You're saying I want this for real.
Yeah, I want it for real.
I don't want the same.
I ain't put in all these hours to be walking around, you know, doing the same stuff I've been doing.
Correct.
I wanted to
getting the
out.
same results, doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like I'm just as good as anybody else at it.
I mean, you are. This is, once again, this is not me. A problem.
Feeling limited by a lack of repertoire in
a lot of friends
music apps? With Make Music Cloud, you'll gain access to the.
Okay. Yeah, the problem that I have, I don't have I can't just tell you anything.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. I'm a butthole by nature.
I'd rather have that than somebody telling me, "Oh yeah, man, I wouldn't do." You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
don't man.
I don't know how.
Tell me what I need to hear.
Like that's why I was like, because I didn't know what level, as far as like, saying outside of music, like, you know what I'm saying? I usually have to pre-warn people. Because I know I say things that...
Nah, give it to me.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to hear it. Give it to me, man. I got to skin.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to hear that. I'm just going to keep what I
skin, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to hear that. You see what I'm saying? But that's usually what I run into because I keep it so 1,000 with people to the fact that, like what I'm telling you is not impossible. You're like legit. It's almost like someone had to tell me in my phone right now. I got Grammy nominated artist numbers. I got a big name artist number, got underground artist number, you know what I'm saying? But you got the same thing though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because once again, like you were friends with them before. This is me making an observation, right? You were friends before it hit, right?
Yeah.
So no one's came and said, hey man, you're already living it.
Yeah.
You just talking about the business aspect of it. You see what I'm saying? You just talking about expanding. Hey man, I want to, it literally could just be, hey man, I just want to tour every year. Because your money comes from touring. If you don't have your money set right, as far as like with a label or something like that, that's when your money's gonna come from touring. If your money comes from touring and merch, that's where your main touring and merch. That's where the money's at. That's what people want. People want T-shirts now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? People want things to take home with them. Like I haven't put this out yet, but next year I'm dropping the don't be bitter, be better. Right, and then we got T-shirts. I got a book. Like if you look at my merch up there.
So everything over there,
at the top, the 1, 2, 3, the first 3 levels, and then the wax. That was a collaboration tool, and then I did a kids song too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. But you're talking about taking limits off yourself. Yeah, you don't want to just make it. If we look at what's going on right now, and this ain't no slight number because we all started there. We all started with that limited idea of this is success.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you now, you're already successful. You just want to expand your brand.
Yeah.
Right? But we're looking at what we're saying now. Right? Now we're looking at, y'all taking it serious too. but it shouldn't be serious though. It's just entertainment. Once upon a time, we knew the difference. Like we knew, like, oh, they just Or if so, they're saying it, just telling you the story, right? You're not saying, hey man, I want to go out here and really. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, once upon a time, this is what it was, right? But now, I think now it's more detrimental just to even stay that course. So you gotta change the way you present it. So you got to present it more like a story. Essentially, you have to tell it as a story. Just so to let people know it is, excuse me, this isn't my reality. I'm giving you stories of, so you don't have to go through it, or you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, whatever the case may be. And that's not knocking content. I'm just telling you, as you grow on, you start living life a little bit more. You start realizing you got a mama, you got you know what I'm saying? I kid you not, we were doing a session, what was that, last year? No, 2 years ago. And I was going to jump on this one song. It sounded good. I was like, oh man, this is dope. I said, okay, yeah. She got a bent. I was like, nope, I'll not grow that. I'll not grow that because I cannot go home to this, because I got two daughters and one son. I said, I cannot walk away in this house. Know what I'm saying? So it doesn't knock that, because that's for a specific age group. It doesn't knock that, right? But what I'm saying in my life, right?
You don't want that.
I don't want that.
It's called too many problems, right?
Called too many problems, bro. It's gonna cause too many problems, and then you got to answer for that.
Yeah.
Because we talking about putting this on the internet. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is an IT guy thing. It don't go nowhere. You may not be able to see it visibly anymore, but someone can touch that server. You know what I'm saying? So they can get the information they want to. They just don't. They haven't designed an attack against you. Yeah. That's a lot of IT information if anybody want to know that part of it. But yeah, man. So it sounds like you've grown to a new place. Yeah. So now you're trying to figure out how to present this to your audience. Yeah. Because it sounds like it's going to be a little, not different, but it's going to be a little bit more, well, let's say a little more mature, right?
Yeah. I want to still have the same effect, but I want it to be more on the. Let me see how I can word this. I want them to still take in the content the same way, but I want to be able to deliver it just a little bit different. You know what I mean? To the point where more people can grasp it. Yeah. More people can feel it. And more relatable to more people. It might be the same exact stuff, but it's just gonna be on different type beats and stuff.
Yeah, you're working on making it universal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So usually, so you know what they call that, right? In some circle they call it selling out.
Selling out.
Yeah, that's what they would call it. But because I say this to you just in case you run across this, right? Yeah. Someone does say this about your sound, right? What happened? Because you hear a lot when artists, as they grow and they mature, they start saying that, oh, you don't sound like this, you don't sound like that, but you grow and you matured. Yeah. Right? So you can't sell out to yourself as long as you can look you in the mirror.
I agree with that.
You're good with your decision. Man, let me tell you something. Once again, people who know me for a long time, they know, like, when they hear, like, you would never done a dance song. Like, when I got married, they were like, everything's softer now. Yeah. They legit, like, people in the studio, my engineer, everybody, they're like, everything sounds softer now. Everything sounds more happy now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Once again, like, I can't be going up there and trying to recreate. I'm trying to think one of the hardest songs I did. I did one song called I Hate You. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote about this specific person and put it out. Right. And they say, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore to the, you know what I'm saying? Said names and everything. Say, I hate you. And so now I can't put that out now. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I can't put that out. You know what I'm saying?
You had to go home and answer the
day. Yeah, I got to answer that. I can't get mad at home and they're talking about, well, I'm going to put it on wax. And then, nah, man. It's just called maturing. There's a time and place for everything. And that's what we didn't know when we were younger. Yeah. Right? We thought it was time. We thought everything was on time and everything was the place. You see what I'm saying? But that's not the case now. You see what I'm saying? That's not the. As you get older, you learn, like, nah, this ain't the. Because you're going to be in some business meetings. You can't be in the meetings flipping stuff over, man. Yeah.
That's why I was kind of select about where I get my tattoos and stuff. Like, before I even made a song or anything, I'm like, I know for a fact I don't want my tattoo to be the reason I can't be the head of something. Correct. Like, even if I do got to work somewhere my whole life, or I don't want to be able to not be able to own. Like, I don't want people to not take me serious because I got tattoos in the wrong places. You know what I mean?
Man. Don't none that matter. Don't none. I'm an application analyst.
Yeah.
I'm in meetings 24/7. I'm here to tell y'all, because that's what we were told in the 90s. I'm telling you, don't none of that matter.
Yeah.
It's all about the character. It's all about your character. That's it. We heard that all, man, because I said the same thing when it came to my tattoos. I started up here. Yeah. Then I went, you know what I'm saying? Right there. I started up here, then my back, you know. And then as I kept growing and kept maturing and I kept building, and this is why information is so important. This is why studying, right? Yeah. This is why you want to read up on like how to make videos. This is how you want to read up on how what a manager is supposed to do. This is why you can read this information so you'll know these things. And this is for any field. What I'm saying to you applies across the board. You research all these fields. But I say this every time I walk in the room now, I walk in as myself. Yeah. I don't walk in with no stereotypical how they, you know what I'm saying, how they think they're supposed to be. I walk in as Eugene, BlackNerdNinja, Willis. That's how I walk in the room. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Tattoos and all. You can accept it, don't accept it. Because at the end of the day, you want to be yourself in every space. You want to be yourself. Because that's what, once again, you want to be able to go home. For us who got children, I got to be able to go home and look at my son because he's going to be me one day. Yeah. I got to look at my daughters because they're going to be adult women one day. You know what I'm saying? And you want to show them how to walk. You want, even the kids who look up to you, you want to show them how to walk in the room to be and still be themselves, and still be from 106, still be from Eastside Athens, still be from Green. You know what I'm saying? You want to show them how to walk in the room. You can walk in the room, be yourself, man. Yeah. You ain't got to forget all that. All that stuff out the window, man. Let me tell you how you know that. Doctors got tattoos. Yeah.
Still a mohawk.
Mohawk, yeah. Legit. Color hair. We gotta start being ourselves unapologetic. We gotta be ourselves when we walk in these spaces. Yeah. You control all that. But if you don't sit and take time to get this information, like and study, like while you're working on the content and working on the campaign, also read. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Read I like the 50th Law. Walking Room with No Fear, 50 Cent book. Robert Greene books are good, you know what I'm saying? Or just read up on Pro Tools. So that maybe one day, I don't know if you got your own studio, maybe one day you want to do your own studio.
Not yet, but I'm in the process of getting it.
Yeah, man. So go be an understudy somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do at this time. That you train. Sun Tzu, you train. You know what I'm saying? You prepare. Yeah. What you should be doing now is getting prepared for your campaign. That means mentally, spiritually, and physically. All that. I'm telling you, this is what's going to be required. This is the price to do what you're looking to do. Yeah. This is the price. Yeah. You got to pay the price. Yeah. We all pay the price. You got to pay the price. It's going to come due. This is the price to do what you're looking to do. I'm telling you, because I was in that space. Well, I'm still there. I'm about to pay the price next year. I'm currently getting ready now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on the contract to come through. But you gonna have to do what you have never seen done before. And then in your case, you got to keep in mind, and then you got to avoid the obstacles that you seen your peers make. Yep. Know what I'm saying? Because you want to do all that and then end up there. Yeah. And that's not a knock. Yeah. But that's why I'm telling you this now, giving this information now, so that you understand, like, okay, I see, because I study everybody. I study the game. I study people, man. I study from a local level to an international level to a national level to a state level. I study everything. And I watch it, and I look for the chinks in the armor. Mm-hmm. What we falling short at locally. Everybody gets a little Athens fame, and that's it. We stop. We lose that. We lose that hunger. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm happy with where I'm at, but I always want more. Always, but not just for me. I want to be able to say, "Hey, babe, that sounds terrible on the microphone." That didn't. Nope. No, nope, nope, nope. That didn't. Let's bring that back. I wouldn't be able to. That nope. Nope. Right, let's run that back right quick. That didn't sound good coming out. Like, wait a minute. I'm an overthinker too. Actually, what did you just say? No, but so I want to be able to make those phone calls. So you be like, hey, is there a tour I can jump on right now? I'm ready. Okay, well, let me make this phone call for you. That's the position I'm looking to get in, right? Hey, I know such they're looking for. No, I'm saying they're looking for an opener for this act right here. Yeah, you just got to get there. Everything is good. No, I'm saying I'm not looking to get in that position so that, hey man, I want half of what you got. No, man. It's gonna be a fee, right?
Yeah.
Because once again, when it goes back to your fan base and all this, it has to be a transfer. If you do everything for free, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Right? But you can say, hey man, $100 for a feature, or whatever the case may be, or whether, because people have to. If people appreciate it more when they have to provide some type of resource to you, people appreciate it more. That's the value, and then you understand if people really do believe or really are with you when they have to make that transfer.
Pay that price.
Pay that price. It ain't got to be nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you'll know who you're dealing with, right? So I don't charge for features, you know what I'm saying, depending on who I'm working with. I don't charge for certain services depending on who I'm working with, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people I want to see you win. That's why I'm getting this from me. I want to see you win. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's going to come down to money. Yeah. But also a good plan, too. Because you can plan to build the money up. You know what I'm saying? You can plan a $100 campaign. Yeah. You can plan to get there. But yeah. But I want to be, me personally, right now, my goal now for my contribution to everything I've done is to be able to say, like, you get your campaign going next year and then fall hit. You ready to go on the road. Yeah. All right. You know anybody? Any touring come back up? Yeah, let me reach out to such. So I can think of 2 off back right now. Let me reach out to such. But for the piece I need to do, I got to go out there for the 3 weeks and the 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that I can build that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works, man. We just share a network, build your network up. That's it. Yeah, that's a moment of silence for building your network up. Yeah, that's all this though, man. That's it. It's easy peasy. It's gonna require everything you have to give though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you have like a relationship or anything like that with someone or
I got a situation.
See, you know what? I don't ain't go down that rabbit hole. It used to be it used to be complicated when we were doing it. Oh, we complicated. What? I won't even try anymore. Yeah. Situation.
Yeah, I got a situation. I got one I'm trying to keep. You know how it go.
Okay, yeah. Yo, okay, you got one you ready to invest in. I got you. Yeah. But anyway, you would have to. So looking what you're looking to do, you would have to communicate that. That's all. Because it's gonna require time.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's gonna be a big price.
Man, I'm about to ramp it back up. Like, I usually be locked in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't normal for me not to be. Mm-hmm. I'm usually in there 3 times a week because it was close by the house. So coming out at least, how many songs? Probably about 8 songs a week I'm sending you. Something like that. I'm loaded up. So I got a lot of them that I ain't put out. Yeah. That's how that works. So it's over recording. Yep. Yeah. Having that catalog. Yeah. It's gonna require to do what you're looking to do because you've seen it done before you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Are you within their network? What you mean by that?
Like, as far as knowing their connects.
Oh nah, I wouldn't go that far with it. Like I ain't like I can just.
I'm talking about like, have they ever brought you in the room with on the admin side? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I've been around.
Yeah. Just as far as like.
But at the time I was doing that, you know me, I'm one of those people that I ain't trying to overdo it. You know, if I'm here to. Be here as a friend. I'm here as a friend. I ain't over here trying to rub, other people the wrong way. Yeah. Steal your shine or how you know how people look at you. But you stay. I just get in where I fit in, and I just study the game from afar. Yeah. I pick up what I can on the fly. Right.
Also, with that, were you able to establish any type of? Would they recognize you if you hit them up? Yeah. Type deal.
A few of them would.
You know what I'm saying?
A few of them wouldn't unless I'm with the certain people.
That's just the business of
it. How it go.
That's just like once again. I say it like that so when it happens, you won't be offended. No, it won't go to no other level. It'd be like everything should be. Oh, they're just business. They don't know me. Like I don't have no value. I don't have like $1 million something on the song or at least $500,000 on the song. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's how you gotta look at it. So since you want to get that value up, right? Yeah. But I say that if there's someone like once you get the campaign going, let's say y'all get the label going this summertime, it's moving. Then you're gonna need more energy to get you to move you on to the next thing, right? So that's why I was asking that. Is there anyone you probably be like, well, let me see what they just use like as a mentor, something like that.
Oh, being honest, most of the most of the people, I weeded them out piece by piece. You know, I don't be with that people who try to tag along with everybody they see. Yeah. People who try to, get clout out of everything they can, man. I'm more of a put in the groundwork with the team, man. Yeah. I ain't with the bounce around type stuff. So a lot of people got cut off. Yeah. In the process. So
I got you.
Build them back up like that.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of dead weight and stuff. Yeah. I be feeling like if he don't rap, he put the same type of effort I put in. Yeah. Why they can't? Correct. You know what I mean? Correct. He got stuff going on. He got a child. All that. They ain't got nothing going on. Why you can put in some effort. Yeah. You can put in effort to smoke. Put in effort to drink. Right. So So I just helped them put in effort to get away from me. Right. That's
but even without, like, once again, with all that, man, that's just humans being humans, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People gonna do what people gonna do. I know that sounds cliche. People gonna do what people gonna do, but we don't fault nobody on them. We don't get mad at nobody on them, right? Yeah. Like I started out with a whole crew. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm linked together with a whole different crew of people that you would never thought we were linked up together. Because we got this situation here, and I got another situation with another associate that we're about to get ready to start, and it ain't even music related. It ain't even entertainment related. It's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works, man. But I just said just because it takes you guys' energy would get you so far. Yeah. Right. It's a network, right? So you're gonna want to pull somebody else in, or come across someone, or just once again pay somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because pay somebody to do the things they. Excuse me.
That's usually the easiest way to go about it. Like, that's what I mean? You ain't got to worry about nobody stab you in the back. None of that.
I mean, you still got to worry about it, but yeah.
But I'd rather just go and take my chance of paying you your money and not have feeling no type of way. Because if I bring you in my circle and you start doing crazy stuff, I'm going to feel some type of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
That. I'd rather not even get that far with it.
Yeah, you got to keep out because normies don't understand that, though. Yeah. And I was telling about that. I said, usually what happens is, when you're from a certain environment, loyalty and trust is our big thing. Yeah. Normies don't get that. Normies just do whatever, so they violate on all these different levels. Yeah. Now understand, like, hey man, like
this ain't that.
This ain't that, man. Chill out. But in their world, I ain't do nothing. Yeah. You're like, but you did though. To you don't think you did something, but you did something because we're looking at that could have got me killed, or that could have got me, or that
I wouldn't have did it to you.
I wouldn't did it to you.
Yeah.
So that So I'm currently now. I'm working on that because that thought process, that survival skill is now working against me. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because now I'm in different circles, and the circles I'm in now, they're like, that's too aggressive. So
I'm so used to like to a sense. I'm used to the people that usually start rocking with other people and bringing in outside people. They don't last long, man.
Yeah, correct.
Like I don't want to say they fall out, but it don't end well. And so I try to stick with the people that I stick with.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't trying to make the same mistake my folks that made all the time and stuff.
Correct. And that's all good. I'm not.
The mistake called too much.
Yeah, man. Right.
I can't afford them.
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm at. So I'm saying I'm that for myself right now. Yeah. So I got to work on that for me because now walking into these meetings and like I was in the bank yesterday and a friend was like, hey, because me and her go way back. Yeah. She's like, hey man, don't come up here with. I said no, ain't like that. No, I'm working on that. I said ain't like that. I'm coming up, we straight. We trying to go legit now, get everything together. Da. You know what I'm saying? Far as like now, no legit to the stream, but just legit far as like getting things in order. Yeah. Paper trail wise, and so that didn't make it sound no better either, did it? Nah,
but I know what
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking. Yeah, and so so she's like, okay, and so she worked with us and got her paperwork and got everything straightened out. I know it's got everything work, but even being in there, man, them folks ain't like, man, they just quiet in the building, everybody working. Yeah, know what I'm saying. Even like doing IT stuff, so like I said, I'm an advocate, like doing IT stuff, everybody quiet, they working. You can't go in there talking about, man, look here. I knew it would become a problem when I was getting ready to leave they were like, hey, they were asking questions. I was like, you clocking me?
Yeah.
No, I was like aggressive, like real aggressive. Like, I was like, Clock, man, why you want to know where I'm at? Why you want to know this? Why you know that? Like, legit, we a team, man. I got to know where you at. I got to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean, like, far as like, start working on those survival things that got us thus far, right? But then, you know, the flip side is then once you start working on it, then that's when you get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? That's when you call up. But I think I should be good because I removed myself from a lot of environments. I've been doing it for the last few years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all we're talking about, man. It's going to, like the same way you reach this point, that's going to be the next thing. Like, okay, now I got to work on this. But it's also still trying to stay in tune with those instincts too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, y'all got, if y'all moving it like that now, y'all got it, man. Y'all, it's just staying consistent at that point. Build that campaign up, like, so get the information on whatnot. You want to tell the people what song you sent over to me?
Oh, I sent Pacquiao. That's one of the songs I made a few months ago or whatever. Mm-hmm. There's a video coming for it, but right now it's just audio.
Got you. Any backstory on it?
Not really. It just that one of the songs I had made when I had first got out of jail or whatever. Mm-hmm. I had a little situation going on. Mm-hmm. I came out. I made me like a EP in a few days or whatever.
Oh, dope.
I had like 2-3 songs I had already made, and then I made about 5 or 6.
Gotcha. And it's on Bayland 3?
Bayland 3.
Gotcha.
All platforms. Check it out.
All right. Here we go.
I'm on whatever you want. Ain't really got nothing to care about. Hey, I'm on whatever you want. I ain't really got nothing to care about. Dick getting hit like Pacquiao. Fuck one time, this tap out. Be about beating with the slacks out. Part-time job blowing backs out. Yeah, before I feel a talk, get passed out. Keep flowing bit like Pacquiao. The SWAT team, the ball just stay out. Same to your old like blackout. Nigga talk low, but they act flaw. Roll the dice on niggas a crap dog. Turn the Airbnb to a trap house. Know the tech money came cause they racks out. I ain't arguing with a nigga get packed out. Franchise baby want Mac dog. Be the same how I smash that bad mouth. Lock the nigga down, but I'm back now. You the fuck with the boy, he a sack now. The boy be fake like a mascot. I 20 with the camera like a track house. Up for the challenge, I'm back out. Gotta be the truth for the racks out. Free trigger, bring you the maxed out. I'm on whatever you want. I ain't really got nothing to cap out. Dick getting hit like Pacquiao. Fuck one time, this tap out. Be about beating with the slacks out. Part-time job blowing backs out. Yeah, before I feel a talk, get passed out. Keep flowing bit like Pacquiao. To the end, then I chase it with the coke. Group on how I get it for the low. P.O. violated by some dope. Bloody nigga claiming Lord, that's a joke. Fix a nigga too when you playing broke. Boy, I hate on a nigga, show the rope. Gotta watch the triple cross and back door. Red bone, but I treat it like a trophy. If she stayin' in my eyes, she don't go. I'm a product of the lawn, but he know. I'm a silent nigga getting hope. I can do a backflip on the slope. Let them pocket watch, that mean it broke. Back of y'all beat the pussy like a goat. Back on the road now doing shows. I ain't never dropped a salt by the hoe. Come on, whatever you want. I ain't really got nothing to cap out. Dick getting hit like Pacquiao. Fuck one time, this tap out. Be about beating with the slacks out. Part-time job blowing backs out. Yeah, before I feel a talk, get passed out. Keep flowing bit like Pacquiao. Keep flowing bit like Pacquiao.
Yes, that's Bay.
What's at stake in the December 6th runoff election? It's about who has the competence and character to represent us. Who's willing to...
I've been having like Baby 467,
Baby, yeah,
Pacquiao, and stuff like that on like Apple Music and Spotify right now. But audio, man, it just Bay Pacquiao, and they go up like that. I don't know, they find both of the names somehow. Like,
no, that's due to technology. Yeah, you can be found.
Yeah.
So that's up. Like when you said like they could find you, in my head, I'm like, my IT brain's like, no, they can find you.
They just ain't trying.
They ain't trying. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you say like, no, people get found every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The young lady, can she find your stuff?
Yeah.
Can she find you?
Yeah.
Like as an individual, can she hunt you down?
Yeah.
That's why I don't do nothing. That's why I don't do. I go to work. I come here and I go home. I got a detective at the house, and I'm not as sharp as I used to be, right? So my lies don't make sense like they used to. So nope, I go to work, I come here, and I go home because that detective.
My lie don't make sense like they used to.
No, I'm saying like, yeah, that's it, man. Like I heard Dick Griggs said, this is a job. Yeah, this is my job. Man. I didn't come here with nobody. When you do shows, that's your job. You didn't come in with nobody. Don't leave with nobody. Like you have to treat it like that. Like this is your brand. You know, so if you're looking to do what you're looking to do with it, and you look at all those who've been successful, this is a brand. You didn't come in with nobody. Why would you leave somebody? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a job because once people gonna treat it the way you treat it. Remember, I sent that list out to you guys. Hey, just some housekeeping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the set limits and structure here, right? Because if we just like anything, you're gonna show what. Some people show with a bunch of people. No, like we ain't doing that. Like
he probably had 20 people. Yeah. Nah, I wasn't gonna pull up like that. Yeah. I probably had about 8.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then me, I'm used to just being by myself. Know what I'm saying? So I'm not uncomfortable around much people, but also I'm on more high alert around more people. So then it wouldn't have went like this because I would have been too busy watching everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand how it be going too. Like there ain't no need for most of them. They ain't here, man. Like,
yeah. Just here, just looking.
Once you seen it, I'm like, all right, cool with me. yeah. Make no problem with me.
Know what I'm saying? Then like when I got ready to sit down, I was like, man, I gotta say, let me make sure I say this in a way that don't sound like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to construct it.
Don't bring 2 minutes.
Yeah, like look at man, it's gonna be cool, man. I give you my word, it's gonna be cool. You ain't got to do all that. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Know what I'm saying? So I always because like I said, we've never met, and so like then I have to be mindful of making sure like I got to make sure I translate correctly, right? So we call it code switching, right? So make sure I can say what I got to say, but in a way that's not disrespectful in the same way. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't even care. I thought I was gonna be pulling up to the hood until you sent the thing where you said sweets, the sweets and stuff where I was going. I was like, I already know where I was going. I was like, I know I'm gonna be pulling up to the hood.
Yeah. And that's why I said I was like, nah, man, it's gonna be the white buildings. Come on to the white buildings. I know. And that's once again. From being around it and doing it so long, my thing now is to make sure everybody's in a feel safe. Yeah, because you learn that overall people's safety is my number one concern. You know what I'm saying? But once again, that's just me gaining a conscience over the last few years from having a family. Because you can't do it. You can't be telling it. No, so look, they be like, my little girls want to play. Hey, I want to comb your hair. Well, okay, and I want to do makeup at the same time. All right. I want to do it on you. Say what now? You know what I'm saying? You can't tell the little girl no. You know what I'm saying? So sit your tail down and let her put that makeup on and let her comb your hair. That little hair you got, let her comb that little hair, and we're going to move on by life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So over the years, my sister said I've changed a lot. But, you know, I mean, kids, if they don't have to go through what we went through, then I'm going to try to avoid all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got to be on the bus fighting every day, you ain't got to look over your shoulder every day. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, my kids can't stand behind me. Yeah. Don't stand behind me. Stand where I can see you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like nobody standing behind my back. I ain't got kids, but I'm saying like in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't like people behind, nah.
You got to be facing the door. I got to see who coming in, who going out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. But once again, you came in a meeting. 24, hey man, you need to sit over here, man. Nah, don't sit right here. Nah, don't sit. Come over, sit over here. Know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying these folks, because it's a safe space. So being able to probably distinguish between the safe spaces now is like key for me. And like I said, you're on your journey. So everything I'm saying now, apply to future you. You know, so some stuff you can do now makes sense. This ain't walk out the door and I'm gonna do all. No, you ain't there. You ain't there. But you're on a journey there. Just from what you told me so far, you're on the journey to get there. So a lot of this stuff is going to be for future you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just eat the fish, spit the bones out right now. Just take what you need for right now, apply it, and keep it moving. Yeah, that's it. Anything else you want to end with?
Go find me on all platforms, Baby467 at YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, Twitter, Audio Mac if you use it, everything, really.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Go follow me. I follow back.
And y'all, on that note, let me do it like this. On that note, I am Eugene, BlackNerdNinja Willis. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow. Thank you for wherever you're watching this at. Shout out to everybody. Continue to watch, continue to support. This is on Spotify as Eugene BlackNerdNinja Willis, and we are on YouTube on the BlackNerdNinja channel. Like, share, follow. Thank you. And on that note, we are going to get up out of here. And like we always do, let's keep it moving. That shit 100 truck, 1,000, man. I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna get me. Got 99 of them hold me back, but only 5% really got my back. Was taught to mean spit, sling wits that y'all. Right with a mean wrist, sling dick at bars. Hop on this beam with real work that off. To sun this up, you run this up, getting dropped back off. Right after dropping pack up, right after getting back up, right after picking up the sack, they lining up for that rock. I ran it in, race off, they lining up, no quarter sack. They know that I'm the quarterback, that's been the takeoff. 1,000 cats rolling with me, got like 100 that wanna get me. Got 99 of them holding me back, but only 5% really got my back. Yeah, that's what it feels like to touch Christ, and the nights become infant mice. Possibility is a room, making room, new life. How you dressing, passing the bowl, yeah, we like mice. Mice and men, scratch your head, there's a head full of jargon. Go ahead, lose your head, better use caution. Reputate for your same man, that's LARPing. Many slave mode by your lambos and coffins. I'd rather up the price, have another slice. I'm married to this independent life. Walk a mile in my shoes, I pay due, never sanitize Christ, 10% right. 1,000 cats rolling with me, got like 100 that wanna get me. Got 99 of them holding me back, but only 5% really got my back. I got 1,000 cats rolling with me, got like 100 that wanna get me. Got 99 of them holding me back, but only 5% really got my back. Yeah.